It's time for Eyewitness Sports.
Good evening, I'm Brennan Miller with Eyewitness Sports. Saturday marked the start of one of the biggest times of the year, the beginning of fall high school sports season, as football teams around the state made their way out to fields for their first practices, which was followed closely today with the rest of fall sports beginning their practices as well. Over the next 2 weeks here at Eyewitness News, you're going to see a lot of football as we make our way through the teams in the Mohawk Valley, previewing each one en route to week 0 of the season, kicking off on September 1st, and our Friday night highlight show, Varsity News, which will be back bringing you the sights and sounds from every game in the Mohawk Valley and beyond. We start our previews with a squad and a coaching staff that I'm very familiar with, the Vernon-Verona-Sherrill Red Devils, my alma mater. VVS last year went 4-5 in Class C. The first year they hadn't been in Class B in football in a long time. The Red Devils make their return to B, though, this season, but missing a few players that really led them in 2022, including a pair of all-staters, one from each side of the ball, James Wheeler at running back and Matt Rossi at linebacker. I was at VVS's practice this morning and spoke with head coach Gary Oliver about his squad this year and how a young team like that attacks the first few days on the field. Take a listen.
Got a good group of kids out, very young and inexperienced, so there's a lot of fundamentals and learning going on. You know, let's learn the basics. You know, I know kids want to play all the video games and they see all these things happening, and you know, we're just learn the basics. You know, the basic defense, how you line up, what your keys are, and once we can do that, then we can add things in like stunts and blitzes on defense. Our offense was kind of based off of James Wheeler from last year. So yeah, there's obviously adjustments that we need to make. We got 2 or 3 kids, that'll have to handle the running load, and we'll go with what's hot. Quarterback right now we have James Ward. He is a 10th grader. Did play varsity last year and started towards the end of the season. So he has a little bit of experience coming in, but again, as a 10th grader, there's a big there's a learning curve. But he is a smart kid, and he watches films, and he understands football, which is a tremendous help.
I think the pressure's definitely there, but I can push through it. I've played football my whole life. I've played with these kids my whole life. I think it's just a team sport, and it's not all on me. I give them the ball, I deliver, and I think we'll be a solid team. My passing delivery is definitely there, but like you just said, the big boys are gonna produce for me. If they don't give me enough time, I don't think I'm gonna produce. So I think them being so big and so athletic, I think that's gonna be a big plus for our team.
I think our offensive line is fine because we had Utica camp, so we saw it there. So we did good there. There's a few spots on our line that we're still figuring out, but it's there.
VVS starts their season at home on September 1st, hosting Chittenango at 7 o'clock. For now, that's all for sports. Check out seeingmyhomepage.com for your top sports stories. Some more Eyewitness News after the break.